Okay, on this day we are going to start drawing out and planning our end piece. And so, set that to the side. You should have a pattern to help you draw out this end piece. It's very small, it looks like a lot of detail, and it is, but we need to be able to draw this out successfully, and we'll help you to be successful in this in the end. For this step, you'll need two different color Sharpies, a ruler, one will do, your two pieces of metal, make sure you put your name on them, and one teacher pattern. As you can see on the design sheets on the wall, we need a ½ line across here, a ½ inch there, ½ inch there, and a ¼ inch on the top. So I'm going to show you how to do that. So, take your ruler and mark at a line at 1/2 inch up. I'm going to use the one colored Sharpie for all of this. Again, accuracy is extremely important, so I'm going to do ½ inch across the bottom and draw my line across. And then I'm going to do a ½ inch on each edge. Draw my lines across. So 3 sides will have ½ inch lines. The top, I need a ¼ inch line. So you can see how I'm going to do this. I'm going to go just from 6 inches down 1/4. Another way you can do it is go, from 0, might be a little easier, to a ¼ and draw a line across. So pause your video and draw this ½ and a ¼ Alright, once you have these 4 outlines done, you've got a ¼ ½ inch on each side. You need to locate the teacher pattern. And you need to take this side here and line up with this ½ inch line here and here. And this point right here where these two connect, this red line should continue across, and this red line should be continue across straight up. So I lay that on there, and I like to take a different color marker so I know I can distinguish between my lines. And then that carries on that way. And on this side as well, line up these two lines. Once you've done so I lined up this red line and this red line, I can make these two lines there. Then, kind of want to center this right on here and drop this blue line and your ¼ inch line, drop it down so you can see right across there. So that red line just barely shows. With your pattern centered, draw these two lines up right here. Next, you're making this line across here. So you're going to mark up this point and this point. So I'm going to slide this up here. So that point and that point are just lined up. Draw this line to there. Make sure you go to the other side as well. Line up this point and this point the same way. Draw this line across. Pause your video and do that. Now you notice I did the blue outline for the outside. Our red marker will be places where we're going to bend. We have these 3 marks from and this top one from our first marking of the ½ inch. What we don't have are these 2 lines here. We're going to match up this corner and this corner and draw a line across. Same thing on the other side. So I'm going to find those edges just right and draw a line there, because that's where we'll eventually make a bend and a hem on this one. We'll get to that. Just to keep order in your process here, I want you to mark these pieces with a number and a H or a 90. So this is going to be a hem. So we know we will eventually be doing a hem to this. And this is put a number 1 there. This will also be a hem. This will be 2. This will be a hem. This will be 3. And this will be a 90. And this will be 4th piece we do. And this will be a 90. This will be the 5th. And this over here will be a 90. And this will be the 6th and final piece. I want to make sure you do this, mark it like this, because if we go out of order, if we were to do this one first, it'll make our piece very difficult to complete, if not impossible enough to start over. So make sure you mark it like that. So go ahead and pause your video and before we move on.